had this idea, and I'm not the only person who's had a similar idea. So I was talking about Stephen Colbert and the late night guys, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers. They are, uh, they're pretty funny, I'd have to say. I, like a lot of people, would really love to see them do a weekly get together for all of them, including Jon Stewart. Let's include Jon Stewart in this. A weekly get together to talk about the week's events. Kind of like a male version of The View, but it's only once a week. They do have other shows that they run, except for um, Stephen Colbert, unfortunately. But I look forward to seeing what he's going to be doing soon. I also think that it's a good idea to point out with this particular idea, there are 3 agencies that would need to sign on: ABC, NBC, and MSNow. They would be lending their talent to this program. It would promote free speech across the board. It would allow them to promote their shows, to promote other shows, to have guests, to talk about what we want them to talk about in their amazing comedic style. And when they get together, it's hilarious. If you've ever seen any of their shows, and they have all been on there, uh, if you're not laughing, something's wrong. You might want to check and see if you might not have something going on, because laughter is such a great medicine. Not everybody, will find that their comedy is that individual style. But for those of us who are already fans, I think that it would be a fabulous idea, and it would be completely unscripted. There would be benefits for everybody, including us, because then we wouldn't have to worry about Donald Trump interfering with free speech and free press. And I think that's pretty appealable, if you ask me. It's something to think about. I have already sent an email with this proposal to Jimmy Kimmel's team at his production company. Don't know if they've gotten it. I haven't heard anything back. It hasn't quite been a week. So I'm not so sure that I will hear anything back, but it's something that I proposed to them at least. Um, if you are a fan of these guys at all, and Jon Stewart, of course, can't forget Jon Stewart because he is pretty funny too. I definitely encourage you to contact these guys and hit them up and tell them, hey, look, we think this would be a good idea. Free speech. Let's cross promote. Let's get our followers and make some delightful content. And I know that it would be delightful. I can already see myself laughing at some of the stuff they might come up with. Let's hope and dream, right?